Hello.
Hello,
How's it going?
I'm good. You?
Not too bad, not too bad. Should we wait for more people to join in or
Yeah, yeah.
cool, yeah. So what's new?
Nothing much. It's just been busy, so busy
Yeah,
shopping. So yeah,
getting stuff in order for Christmas, huh?
yeah,
Good. You're down in New Mexico.
yeah.
Cool. What part of New Mexico are you in?
Farmington.
Okay. I don't think I've been there. Been to Santa Fe and Albuquerque, but I don't think to that part.
Yeah.
Where's all your TikTokers?
Probably they're doing their own lives. So yeah, so yeah. So they kind of make some money out of it. So
Hmm. Did you see Scott's video today?
no, not yet.
No, not yet. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. You got Ricky Rocket on there from Poison. That's pretty sweet to see.
Yeah.
How's the family doing?
Family is pretty good.
Good, good. Good. Yeah, no, I just finished supper here. Just watching the dog eat her supper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just relaxing here, watching a bit of Home Alone. Yeah, we'll see who else we can get to join in on this.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll show my dog here. See what
Okay.
she's doing here. Ugh. Need some water. Picking some water, Gemma? Yeah, she's good. She's good. Yeah, so yeah, what's new?
Um, There's nothing much. I'm trying to get some interview going again. Try to do
Yeah.
one with Scott and Jordan Nash.
Jordan, yeah, I love Jordan. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Bake's in here. Big Bake on the move. What's up, man?
And
Saw his interview. Well, he did an interview with oh, you were there. You were there. You were in the chat room with Rayan earlier.
yeah.
I love
And
Big Bake.
I put to do him too, so I'm trying to figure out the date.
Cool. So you have thousands of followers on TikTok, you said.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. What do you usually do on TikTok?
Let's see, my first account I just post like movie clips
Okay, cool.
and people likes them.
Cool, yeah.
Um my biggest one is what I did is that the thing was that 13 Reasons Why. So
Oh,
that's
13 Reasons Why, yeah.
yeah, almost reached like 40K on that one.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's cool. I really enjoyed that show. A lot of even the people I was watching it with were like, "Oh, this is so awful, and I can't get into this high school stuff." I found it pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Intriguing to watch, and yeah, I actually really got into it.
yeah,
I think it was a couple of years ago now that I watched it, but
yeah.
so how far are you right now from Albuquerque?
About like 3 hours.
Oh, about 3 hours. Okay. South or north?
Let's see. I think it was south. So yeah, yeah. The Albuquerque is like that way. Went toward that way.
Cool. Yeah. I'm trying to get back out there eventually, maybe next year,
Yeah,
which will be here in less than a month. I'd like to get out there and do some of those Breaking Bad spots everybody loves to see.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can fire away. You can ask me whatever you
Okay,
want.
okay.
I'm
Um,
uh I'm an open book.
okay. How often like you like edit your videos?
I'm always working on something. So similar to Scott, as soon as one video is up, if you're watching any of my videos on YouTube, I'm already working on the next one.
Yeah,
So that's how my mind works. It's like as soon as I'm done with the video, all right, it's like, okay, where am I going next?
yeah.
So always something going. Wheels are always spinning.
Yeah. Um, do you travel all the time, or is it your first time?
Yeah, no, not all the time. I did a lot of traveling this year. I think I'm pretty much done with the travel for this year. But there'll be a lot of that in the new year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty much staying up here in Canada for the festive season. I'll be uploading some Christmassy videos, and then we'll see what happens in the new year.
yeah. When you like kind of like travel, do you listen to broadcasts, like any kind of broadcasts?
Um, like podcasts,
Yeah,
stuff like that. Not too many. There's a couple people who follow me on YouTube, so I like to show them sport back, check out what they're doing. A couple horror podcasts, but usually I'm just following my favorite YouTubers. I never miss one of Scott's videos. I like Big Bake and I like Ray and stuff. I'm always watching Adam the Woo and Grim Life Collective,
yeah,
Carpetbagger. I'm always keeping up on their stuff. As far as podcasts, though, there isn't one that I follow consistently.
yeah,
I more like to have visuals. I like someone like I do in my videos. Oh, hey, thanks, Nikki. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, it was honor to be at the Pee Wee House for sure. Thanks for watching that. Appreciate that. And I'd never seen anybody else show his bike in the same video as the house, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that.
yeah. Um, do you have like good traveling or worse traveling?
Do I enjoy it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'm only ever really feeling whole with myself or content when I'm on the road. I really love the road. I toured for years with a band, just until the pandemic hit. So, I mean, the band's still existent, but we're not really gigging or doing things right now. So I'm used to being on the road. So since I've started this YouTube thing, it's really good because I just got complete creative control over what I'm doing.
yeah.
I only have to be where I want to be when I want to be there, and that's much easier.
Um, what is your favorite location you ever done?
That I've done so far,
Yeah,
damn, that's hard because I kind of covered like all the like biggest ones on my bucket list. I covered back in September, October with the Halloween locations,
yeah,
Halloween 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street, going all those spots. A few of which I'd been to before, but again with bands went on tour, so there was no time to film it and mess around. I really enjoyed getting to take my time and film that stuff. So let's say the slasher locations that I've covered so far.
yeah. Let's see.
Oh, is that Paul Rubens you're talking about, Nikki? He's from Sarasota. Um, well, yeah, I have to do more research on that. I'm a big Paul Rubens fan for his obviously his work as Pee Wee Herman and movies like Blow. He's awesome and definitely a big Paul Rubens fan. I didn't know he was from Florida though. You just taught me something. Thank you.
Um, what do you use for filming? Like when you do filming, do you use like cameras or just like a iPhone?
Yeah, I never use my phone actually. I'm using my phone right now for this, but never do I ever film with my phone. I'm always generally using a GoPro because I'm not a big fan of carrying stuff around. If you seen, have you ever seen what Grim Life looks like when he films? He's got a huge camera
Yeah,
apparatus going on.
yeah,
I'm not high tech like that. I know like something that I can get my shots, stick it in my pocket, and go. So the GoPros are pretty good. They do have, you know, there's times when they mess around and there's things I would change about them, but as far as the compatibility and just being able to stick it in my front pocket and jog with it if I need to.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm usually a GoPro and then I have like a little backup camera if I need that.
yeah. Um,
Oh,
when
you
did
use an
you?
iPhone 13? Sorry, I was just reading
Oh,
what
yes,
Big Bake put here. He uses his iPhone 13. What does Scott use? Same thing?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
he uses mics. I find the GoPro that I have is really good. Like for sound, I can play a metal song on my guitar through heavy distortion, and it still picks it up really well. Okay, so he uses the same. Cool, awesome.
let's see. When did you started doing YouTube?
Uh, I started at a very silly time, actually. Like I said, I was going stir crazy through all of 2020, not being able to play gigs with the band, and but filling a lot of my time watching Adam and Scott do their thing and going, why the heck am I not out there? And when I do finally visit these spots,
Yeah,
I'm gonna film them next time. So I didn't start this till like June 2021 last year, which, like I said, very stupid time to begin in the midst of a pandemic.
yeah,
And when the social media and YouTube world is very closed off, very particular about what they subscribe to and like. But,
um,
so still just getting started, really. Still just scratching the surface with what I want to accomplish.
yeah,
But have already done many bucket list spots. I've actually, in fact, everything I have to do in the future is going to be fun, and there's a huge list.
yeah.
But I don't think any of them will rival, say, being at the Halloween spots or the Nightmare on Elm Street spots, or it's hard to say. I
Yeah,
mean, I enjoy everything I do, though. Even if I'm just filming like a church or a cemetery, I enjoy that.
yeah. Let's see.
This is my dog over here.
Okay. How did you and Scott contact each other when you guys want to film each other?
Well, me and Scott, yeah. I guess it was mostly through his live chats. He knows me from there. I was joining in those for a good half a year, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, and then eventually, I think I messaged him. Eventually, he said I was going to be in Toronto. What do you think about doing those dirty work locations? He thought that was a good idea,
Yeah,
and so I was in Toronto this summer. We finally worked it out, got together,
yeah.
went out, seeked out those spots. It was a lot of fun, and then been good buddies ever since. Hoping to do a lot more with him very soon. I mean, he's going to be up here in Canada for a while. I'm planning on staying for a while,
Yeah,
but it's really cold. I mean, like it's really cold here. I was thinking about going out tonight actually to film some lights and different Christmas stuff. It's just too cold.
yeah.
And I'm guessing where Scott is in Toronto, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, he's been in LA for a few weeks, so you come back from LA, it's just like couldn't be more difference east to west.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll to go back to Vegas in April. So they're doing this
Oh yeah.
TikTok get together. So
Okay, that's gonna be
they're,
cool.
yeah, they're doing those award things going on. So
Vegas is like my home away from home, and I've yet to film anything there. So I'm pretty sure even before the next time I go back to LA, I'll hit Vegas and try
yeah,
to document a lot of that. A lot of plans for Vegas. So.
yeah. Let's see. Um, what was really great about traveling, and then bad things about traveling?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously, when you're on the road, there's no level of comfort that, okay, everybody's got a different level of comfort. Oh, hey, my buddy Pat's on. What's up, Pat? Um, you know, like, I don't know, you can't be as comfortable as you are at home ever, but I've very much gotten used to that years ago, and I love being on the road, whether it's on a plane or a train, in a car, or just walking. I do a lot on foot, always walking. In fact, last time in LA, I think I walked like 8 or 9 miles in one day.
Yeah,
And like back in September, there was a massive heat wave in LA, and I did again like 7 or 8 miles a day. People are watching me go down the street from location to location, just pouring sweat, going, "Yo, man, you gotta take it easy out here." And it's like, oh, this is what I'm trained for.
yeah,
Like I've got a lot of stamina. I could walk or run for miles, so that helps out. But I always find myself just as comfortable on the road as I am at home,
yeah,
more often than not. But obviously, okay, negatives to being on the road is I don't have my dog. Me and
yeah,
Scott really have that in common. I've got a black dog, just like Scott. And these little dogs, they're very needy.
yeah,
So no, it's next to not having Gemma, I love being on the road and not being at home. So,
yeah. See.
in fact, my buddy Zuba Swaley is on here. He was with me in Montreal this past weekend. I think you saw the video, the Montreal Metal Madness one. That was my buddy Pat in there.
Yeah.
Even if I'm just
Um,
half hour away from home, I'm having more fun than just sitting here.
yeah. Is it just the location you can be doing, or is there other stuff you want to do?
Um, there's a huge bucket list. I mean, state to state, I've got like lists of movies I'd like to cover in pretty much every state. In fact,
Hmm.
some of the only states I don't have things listed in would be like Delaware, Ch- um, Cheyenne,
Yeah.
or sorry, Wyoming, and like, I've got a lot of cities and states listed, so there's going to be a lot coming in the future. I think I've pretty much done, like I said, all the traveling for this year, but I got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff coming this month from my neck of the woods, so
Yeah.
show the viewers what it's like up here in the Great White North.
Yeah. Mhm. Um, will you be doing like true crime or visit graves, or is not your style?
No, I do. I mean, like recently I did Lemmy from Motorhead. I had to do his grave, and I included Ronnie James Dio's grave in there. And yeah, I did the Forest Lawn Cemetery one, where I showed Carrie Fisher's grave, Albert Albert R. Broccoli, who's the responsible for the James Bond films. I don't do as many as Scott and stuff. It's like I said, with a heavy heart, it's hard to do some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I do have a small true crime playlist that I did last year during
Yeah.
the winter. Some of the stuff just around Ottawa here, but that stuff is hard to do, and Always basically giving the thumbs up to Scott and Big Bake on the move to being able to do that stuff. It's hard to do with the proper degree of respect, but also enjoy it like that. I more or less enjoy doing the filming locations, museums, roadside attractions, but I'll just walk cemeteries. I do a lot of cemeteries. If I can ever film a cemetery, winter or summer, I will. Just walk around, look at the stones.
Yeah. Um,
Definitely get more true crime in there, though, in the future. But nothing I'm working on right now.
yeah. Um,
Where are you from, Nikki? Do you know Alberta?
mm,
Where's Nikki from?
Not too sure. Um, so do you have to like save like some money for you to travel and everything? Or you have those
Oh yeah.
donations?
Oh yeah, no, it's there's no money from YouTube, so like I said, if anybody's wanting to help, just subscribe, view the videos, that's all you can do. No, there usually has to be a, saving up period, just like Scott, and then once you're ready, you can go do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, certainly not a never-ending supply of money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, you're from Florida, Nikki. Awesome. Thanks, Big Big. Hoping so, man. Hoping so. Yeah, I really enjoyed Scott's video today with the guy from Poison. That was pretty cool. I didn't know the drummer of Poison has his own channel. And then he's talking in the video about his struggles and only being at, what, 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you were the singer of your band, you'd probably have 1 million by now. But nobody
Yeah.
knows the drummer, right? So I think Scott actually did a good job of educating people who don't know who uh, Ricky is. I almost want to watch that video again, actually.
Yeah, I need to watch that one too. So,
What other YouTubers do you watch, Alberta?
um, let's see. Mostly like family channels and let's see. I usually follow them over like maybe like a long time. I think it's like over 11 years. So I know them pretty well. I think their name is oh, I forgot their name. Hopeful Family. So that's their YouTube name. They have like a younger son that had cancer.
Right.
So that was like a long time ago. So he passed away. So
Oh, sorry to hear that.
yeah. So
Big Big, you talking about the drummer of Poison? You didn't know him till today? Yeah, they don't really talk about the other members of the band too often, but it's pretty good. I mean, I think the band has their whole original core there. But yeah, people that don't really know the drummer by name. Now you do. Now you do. Yeah, that's what I like about Scott's channel. If you didn't know that stuff, us YouTubers we're constantly teaching each other stuff. So
yeah.
it's the beautiful world of YouTube, and it's all free. It's free to subscribe. It's free to enjoy. It
Yeah.
isn't free to do though. For me, Scott, Big Bake, or even if you're Adam the Woo, it costs money. It's effort. It's tiresome, but it's a lot of fun. And I guess if you're doing something that you like, you're never really working, are you? It's the way I like to look at it.
Yeah. Um, was it easy to find a location, filming location?
Hmm. Well, it depends. I mean, some are so universal. Again, let's go
Mm-hmm.
back again to say the Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween spots. Everybody knows where that stuff is. You can find every address online. So you really don't have to do much research at all. Other films you do, like I was the only one that's done Half Baked, and a couple of those were listed, but a lot of them weren't. A lot of it's very private in Canada. Like finding residential homes, they're
Yeah.
generally, unlike the U.S., never listed. So I know me and Scott were looking for the house from Billy Madison with the burning bag of dog shit, where he makes the guy stomp it out, and you cannot find that address anywhere online. Some that weren't listed were like the convenience store for Half Baked at the beginning. So, you know how big Toronto is? It's
Yeah.
huge. Like I said, Los Angeles doesn't really have much on Toronto. Okay, it's huge and crazy. And I went through, like on Google Maps, every 7-Eleven, every 24-hour convenience store and everything till I found that location from Half Baked. And I finally found one. And it was actually just the way the bricks were on the outside. As soon as I found it, I went, oh, this could be it. I had to have the film on pause and match up the brickwork, then the awning. And then luckily with Google Maps, you can usually see the inside of a restaurant or a store.
Yeah.
So I could go in and I'm like, oh, wow, there it is. There's the exit sign from the film, still there. This is the place. That took me like a week or more of looking, and I had actually given up and then gone back to it the night before going to Toronto.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work. Sometimes it's easy to find locations, and sometimes it's insane, and sometimes you just don't. And you're like, oh, dang, well, we're not going to find that spot, and you got to just move on without it.
Yeah.
Part of the fun of it, though. It's all part of the fun.
So whenever you like travel, who watch your dog for you?
Mm. Generally, my mother. I'll usually leave it with my mom, and usually if I'm here and my mom needs to go somewhere, she'll leave her dog at my house.
Yeah.
So generally, my mother's my go-to dog watcher. I don't know who Scott leaves his with, but those are long periods of dog sitting. He's gone for a long time sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd be going, all right, time to come back, get your dog, Scott. I love Shady, but
Yeah.
you got to come back. Yeah, I try not to stay away for longer than a week or a week and a half at a time for my dog.
Yeah.
And then when I'm here, she sits over there. Come here, Gemma. Come on. Uh-oh, here she comes. Here she comes. There you are. Say hi. A couple people on here. That's Gemma. You've seen her in videos. I try to include her when I'm filming anything around home. So,
Yeah.
good girl. She's a good girl. So, yeah, like I said, that's the only thing about being on the road at any given time is, yeah, you miss your animal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Whenever I'm in Toronto, and then my mom had to watch like 6 dogs for me.
Oh, no. So you have 6 dogs.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's a
Yeah.
lot of dogs.
Yeah. I thought we're not gonna have any more dogs, so my uncle gave me 2 of them. So we had 2 dogs.
Nice. Yeah, I love dogs. Definitely more of a dog person than a cat person. I love all animals, but
Yeah.
dogs. You don't get more compassion from any human or animal than your dog. Come here, buddy. Or she'll ignore you like my dog's doing to me.
Mm, Let's see. Do you have to check everything before you leave to your hotel? Just go to a different state, I mean, different area.
You mean if I'm like leaving a hotel to
Yeah,
another hotel?
yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta make sure you have all your bearings anytime you move from point A to point B, especially if you're getting on a plane. Um, but yeah, even anytime I'm like in LA or anywhere, I'm going from hotel or motel to motel or
yeah,
motel to a friend's place. Yeah, I get like I should film that sometime. Me just scrambling to make sure I have everything before I check out. Like, ah, damn, because it never fails. I always forget something.
yeah,
But luckily, this year I've gone many places, Maine, New Hampshire. Go back in my videos, anybody watching, you'll see churches, cemeteries, filming locations from Maine, New Hampshire. Did some stuff in Vermont, New York this year, and out to LA and stuff. A lot in Toronto, Niagara Falls. But yeah, um, luckily through all that, I haven't forgotten anything important like a GoPro cable or my laptop or cell phone.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What was one thing was really great about being a YouTube channel person?
Hmm. Oh, shit. Getting a phone call here. Hold on. I'll have to. Just gonna respond to a message.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I able to actually come back to this? Can we continue this in a little bit? I have to return a call really quick, but I'm enjoying doing this.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
okay. Yeah, just give me like 10 minutes or so. I'll come
Okay.
back. Or you can keep the chat going and I'll pop back in.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and go for it now. So, all
Okay.
right. My dog's